All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there.
And we are checking out another QI, which stands for...
Why would you do that? We were literally just talking about, I was like, what does this stand for again? Like, I read it in the comments, but I'll be honest with you, it's been a crazy week and I don't remember.
Boring Review Nation has told us, but we do not remember. So first I thought question it. Thought that was pretty clever. Quizzitive itinerary. No.
Intelligence?
Question intelligence.
They're questioning our intelligence right now.
Everybody does.
I like to say it's 9 p.m. at night, okay? Don't judge us.
Okay. Everyone else out there, 9 p.m. at night. Let me know if you think that's late.
It is so late,
There
you guys.
are cultures around the world that that's dinner time, for crying out loud.
7:30.
There's other
That is
cultures where
bedtime.
dinner time's in about 30 minutes from now. I'm just saying.
I'm up late. This girl is tired.
Up late at 9 o'clock. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Oh, man, I got an evil look. This one is how do you land a plane? Now, this is
Just read Hatchet and find out.
Exactly. This is why I'm excited for, because I actually know how to land a plane from personal experience. What? They put the little wheels up. They go down, but not too steep, because you go too steep, it's going to crash. They go down, kind of like parallel level with the ground, and then once you hit the ground, you stop going down. Couldn't be easier. Couldn't be simpler. I'm sure it's exactly what they're going to say, so you're going to be bored with this reaction, but stick around just in case there was a part that I missed. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget, shmoo.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of Nick's latest blunders. Let's say we'll see you next time.
I'm going to say worse bad jokes.
Oh.
And be careful when you're hitting that notification bell. You got work tomorrow. You don't want to hurt that old pen writer there. Here, oh, David Mitchell. Told you. Here we schmo.
If by some terrible concatenation of circumstances,
pilot jacket on.
both my co-pilot and I on this flight were suddenly taken ill, how would you land this plane?
Can't they just land themselves on an instrument?
Can't you?
I'd stop reading the Kindle.
Yeah, they
on
fit
the steering
perfectly as a pilot.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Can't they just land themselves on an instrument landing?
Can't you?
I'd stop reading the Kindle on the steering wheel. And
That would be a wise start. Yes.
Kindle.
Don't you radio the co-pilot slumped normally?
Yes.
In these situations.
Yeah, someone talks you in.
And somebody talks you in?
That's what happens in the movies, definitely, isn't
Yes.
it?
Like Robert Duvall probably would be good.
Yes.
That's who I'd ring.
Well, Lloyd Bridges in the case of Airplane, the movie.
Perfect choice.
Yeah.
presumably there are legal problems with someone talking you down, though, because you could then subsequently sue if it was interpreted by your relatives that you were given bad advice. So probably these days the air traffic controller would refuse to give advice and would say, "Sorry, we're not covered for my sake."
Exactly.
You sign a waiver and sort of text it to them, and then they would insurance would cover you.
It is a minefield. Extraordinarily and happily, it has never occurred in commercial airline travel history that someone has been, as it were, oh gosh, can anyone fly this plane because the pilot and co-pilot are ill or dead. It's never actually happened, but it would be fraught with difficulty. They have tried various simulations. For example, those with American civil private pilot licenses in America who can fly light planes were invited onto simulators of big jets. Yeah. And one of them couldn't even operate the seat that moved him towards the control. Another one turned the radio off. Another one turned off the autopilot and instantly crashed the plane. So the fact is, it's incredibly difficult.
Stephen, am I allowed to say that in your uniform how incredibly unlike a pilot you look?
So what do I look like instead? Be brutal, be frank.
I think you'd be the chap who calls himself the bursar. Who comes around, he's got a big leather wallet and takes money for duty-free.
Yeah, calls himself the
Yeah.
bursar.
Yes.
The bursar?
Yes, I think he does, yeah.
Or the purser?
The purser.
That was a new experience when we flew to England.
Yeah, on British Airways?
Yes, we've never been on an airplane where they've asked for money. And I get it, it was for donation and for charity.
Yeah, it was for like a...
But...
Not an orphanage, but for the youth that were, I can't think of the word right now,
I think
but
without
needed
a
help
home.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was interesting because they say, go around, we'll put money or whatever, we'll collect it. We never heard that before. Never seen that before.
Yeah, that was different.
The bursar is like the one that does the money for a
Public school.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
What a very.
Oh, okay.
What kind of planes are you flying on?
Yeah.
Yes, the bursar will be
Yeah.
collecting money for the end of term jamboree.
Disney shirt.
Here on a
Yeah.
Charterhouse Air.
Yeah.
The bursar with the trolley, and then with the drinks, the groundsman.
Anyway, the fact is it's fraught with difficulty. The first
do it.
problem you would have
can't
is
do
simply getting into the cockpit, because since 9/11, of course, cockpits are locked. And if the pilot and the co-pilot were truly too ill to be able to fly, they may well be too ill even to let
Break
you
the
in
door down.
to the cockpit. But
Do they have a secret knock?
it's a lovely thought.
When they go and give them their lunch, though, surely
I
they have
suppose,
to get in.
yes.
So they must have a coded knock or something. Like, it's me. I've got your lunch. Something like that. And they go, oh, must be the lunch.
It must be Ginger with the lunch. The lunch is. Now, why do I say lunch is?
Because there's more than one.
But why is there more?
Yes. I love that guy.
You are accruing points at a fantastic rate.
God, I tell you what.
Yes, there are more than one. But why would there be more than one lunch? Why would they?
They have to eat different meals.
Yes, the pilot and the co-pilot must eat different meals.
Oh, in case one of them gets botulism.
Exactly, so that if one is by accident poisoned.
I'll tell you why right now. Because I got food poisoning. I'm almost convinced of it on the flight.
I thought
and
it
they
was
know
sausage.
it's going to happen. She didn't feel so good on the flight home, I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, the meals didn't look too bad, even though they're like the heated up tray or whatever. But that's why they got to have separate lists. I'm just saying, because they know their food sucks. Pay all that money for that nonsense.
Different meals.
Oh, in case one of them gets botulism.
Exactly, so that if one is by accident poisoned or whatever. And in the case of extra long-haul flights, there are 3 pilots, not 2.
So you can't get into the cockpit. It's very, very dangerous. Never been done.
Yeah,
So
and if it was on autopilot, you'd be able, obviously, to fly level and it would continue. But once you got into the landing situation, yes, the kind of film scenario would take over, whereby you would be told how to operate the flaps and at what speed. But there are so many variables in terms of glide path and vertical and horizontal axes.
It's terrifying.
It really is extraordinarily difficult. There is an auto-land system.
there's no way of flying it remotely then from the ground. Like with just somebody with a Wii or something, you know. I don't know.
Maybe one day.
Someone comes
I
in the room.
messed it up.
What? Why?
Exactly.
It's a horrifying thought, but fortunately, as I say, it never has yet happened in major commercial air travel.
So intriguing. Oh, what can't you hear in space? We should watch that one next.
You can't hear anything in space. It's a vacuum. It's empty space. There's no matter in space. You can't hear anything. It can't travel through the medium. So
I didn't know that.
yeah. Pretty sure that's correct. I don't know too much, but I'm pretty sure I know that.
I don't ever pay attention to anything with space. No offense, it's just not. My interest.
Space is very offended.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, I'll talk.
Well, we'll get a lot of comments about, oh my gosh, these Americans.
Or just one. Come on. You can't say, oh, look at that fake little facey face.
Bedtime.
Look at that fake little facey. Sorry about that. That was it.
You forget we were recording.
That's the.
You forgot we were recording.
No.
You forgot we were recording.
No.
You guys just got an insight into our marriage.
Listen.
I get
No.
sad and babies.
No.
Nick makes fun of me, and then I put my
No.
arms up, and you carry me to bed.
Oh my
That is
God.
it. We're gonna let you guys just enjoy.
Hold on.
He
Hold on. So, being a teacher, that's the voice I use to try to make the students laugh when they're trying to be extra grumpy or they're in a bad mood, and you're trying to get a turnaround.
Explain it,
You're
Nick.
trying to do this or that. I had forgotten that I wasn't in a classroom because it's a long week. It's Friday, and that's the reason. But I was gonna say I'm always interested in the topics they come up with on this show. It's very different than anything else we've reacted to. This is on our 3rd one, and that one was interesting because it seemed like the host, I think his name is Stephen Fry, seemed like he wanted to talk the entire time because he cut off people once or twice. I was kind of excited to hear like each person's kind of funny rendition of what they would do, or I don't even think anyone really answered the question because he kind of just would cut them off and answer it.
Yeah, you're right. He enjoyed that part. We got the little Kindle joke in there from the screen behind them and
Yeah.
the lunches. Because there's more than one.
I'm just saying, it was good. I enjoyed it, but yeah, let it breathe a little bit is all I'm trying to say. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.